in 1982 in Seattle. I don't know, anybody else out there? I used to love to go to the Theosophical Bookstore on Capitol Hill, the Ananda Society off of Roanoke, the Astrology et al. At 45th and University Way, and I read everything I could get my hands on. The Dhammapada, the Autobiography of a Yogi, the Bible, Tao, everything. I was 20, and I just wanted a different way in my brain. So I called my pops, who I don't talk to very much, especially at that time in my life, who from Bainbridge had moved to London to work for the Navy. Hey, Dad, I'm thinking of joining some ashram in Arizona. Silence. I love the naivety of a 20-year-old, though. And he said, well, you know, you're under 23. You could come to London. And I'm thinking, just that much closer to India. Sure. So I went over to London, where it was kind of this burgeoning of, Tai Chi, macrobiotics, the ley lines, Glastonbury, all these things. And then I saw a flyer. 10-day Buddhist silent meditation in Wales. I'm like, yeah, sounds awesome. So I go up to Wales, take a bus ticket, go on up, do this 10-day Vipassana retreat, where it's so clear, we had to focus on this little square above your lip here. Focus for like 3 days. And then once you get that focused and tingling, you send the energy up, and you send the energy down. And I was like, this is like an elevator. It was like, but after the 10 days of that, when we finally could speak, I remember it was like, okay, it is done, and the bell was bing, and I just went, I just fell flat on my back. I was like, oh, this is great. Meditating from 4 a.m. to 9 p.m. What could be better? That was me. So another young woman there, we decided we're going to India. There's a Vipassana ashram. Let's go. So I was in London and getting ready to go to India. Got our fantabulous open-ended ticket. Remember them? Open-ended tickets. Woohoo! So a few $100 and a passport, money bill. I'm in London, graduated from Bainbridge, remember? A very bad school at that time. So I hear the BBC. I have to prepare, I've got 3 months. The temperature in Bombay is 35 degrees Celsius. Temperature in Madras, 37. 35? Bombay? Oh, it's cold. I better get some woolens. So I did. I got me in this cool rugby shirt with the rubber buttons, nice big, really long, big one, warm with wool. I got a really fatty hat and scarf and a really awesome wool jumper. And I got this really thick sleeping bag. It's just like, oh, it's gonna be so comfortable. A whole bunch of other things I'm stuffing in the backpack. Like it's old frame backpack. So we make our way to Bombay, come out on the airport, like covered in wool. So we eventually got on the train a couple days later, and it's a commuter train. Nasik is not too far north from Bombay. It's about 4 hours, and it stops about every half an hour, and these are the steam engines. So every stop, the big door, shine, 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 shine. They come walking through, and then the time when those great clay cups, you toss them out the window. And that happened every time the train would stop. But then late that night, the train did another stop, and I remember I was sitting cross-legged on the fold-down place to sit, brushing my teeth. And just brushing, and then it stops again. The door, shine, 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 they will come wandering through. And then there was a group of very small children, very small, like 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old. And they kind of came walking in, Ram Sahib, And they were ruffians. They were really scruffy. Their hair was just sticking all over, filthy, and they were all wearing a t-shirt, like a dress. Just a t-shirt, ripped, dirty, bare feet. And I've seen a lot of street people in India, but these were like village homeless children in a little pack. And they just kind of slowly came in, you know. Sitting back. Back. They were so happy. They left. When I got to Nasik, I had a skirt made, an orange skirt, lime green choli that hit the skirt, and the exact same color of those blue chairs, the royal blue piece of fabric, like that I wrapped around me. Those three things. I lost my chappals, and I decided I would not spend money unless I took a train. So I would just knock on the doors to every ashram. Seva, Nasik, Seva. And in India they say that anyone who comes to the door could be God, and you don't know. You gotta let him in. And in the ashrams, they have to let you in if you're doing seva because you're performing karma yoga, and so that you get to do all the work. And they have a break, which is super great. So they're, sure, come on, clean our toilets, no problem. So that was pretty much my job for years, just seva, and learned everything I could, you know. But that outfit, that was it, and that was the beginning of the whole journey. But that's just the opening of the time in India. I just wanted to share that with you, of how a single event can change sort of the trajectory, the picture of your story. I think that moment of letting everything go really shifted my awareness to a very different focus. So
nice.
yeah, it's been a gift of a life so far. Thank you. I feel glad I'm still here. I almost took off a couple years ago, so I feel glad that I'm still in my body. So thank you so much. So it's 45 minutes, which is nice. It's 8 o'clock. It's a good time to end. I could do more, but I think that's fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.